Welcome to the San Marino Challenge Part 9 with me, Owen. It's been an interesting half season thus far in the San Marino Challenge in the third tier of Italian football, and this is the summary. It's pretty much average at best. We're just below mid-table. Well, mid-table is 8th in this case, but we're only a point off. It's been an incredibly tight season, with exception to the league leaders Barletta, who are unbeaten with 12 victories and 5 draws. We have been a bit inconsistent, getting 6 wins, 4 draws, 7 defeats, 20 goals scored, 21 conceded. So it's an incredibly tight year. We're playing Porto Grau next, as per our first game of the season. But we are fairly decently clear of the relegation zone. At a time it was too close to call, but we need to make an assault on 5th position. Our fixtures have gone as follows. Let's start from the top. 0-0 with Porto Grau at home. Naturally disappointing, especially considering how brilliant how clinical we weren't in front of goal, but we created plenty of chances and probably should have won. Then we were a bit unlucky to lose to Virtus Lanciano. They're a pretty good team, I think. Check the league again. Hi. Barletta, of course, the undefeated team. They beat us 1-0 at home. Close game though, so hopefully we can challenge them when we re-meet. We defeated our good old rivals Pogi Bonsi 2-1 thanks to a bizarre error which let Lapadula in. I'd like to show you that goal, but I don't know, it's really stupid, but whatever. Let's have a quick look at how funny it was. I hope you don't mind. Yeah, so here we go. The goalkeeper and the defender muddled, and Lapadula was there to pounce. It was kind of laggy, but you can get the idea. A ridiculous goal, but a cheeky way to get a first win of the season. And then typically we got another boring draw despite being dominant. Then we're really unlucky in the cup, the Coppa Italia. We really wanted to get far in that one because we did much better in that last year than this year. Very unlucky. It was a great game with Foggia. I think they're in the other top division. Yeah, they are. No, they're actually doing quite badly, which is disappointing. Oh wow, they used to be in Serie A. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so we got injuries and all sorts of bad luck, but we just couldn't reply extra time, and we're out of the tournament, which the final will be looking like that. There could be a surprise winner, but you never know. Very disappointed that we didn't get far in that tournament though, but we recovered nicely to win away from home against Prato before a 0-0 with Guianova, who are sorry, I really should write these things down. Guianova are just in the bottom 3, so we probably should have done better there. But we had our probably best run here. We defeated Milazzo by 3-0. That was a terrific performance, very pleased with that. But then it went pear-shaped. We lost to Piacenza 3-0. They're far from a joke this time, whereas last time we completely wrecked them. We recovered to beat Juve Stabia by just a single goal, the own goal. Then we had a bit of a nasty patch. Carrarese, who are promotion contenders, snatched a late winner in what was otherwise an even game. We're not that bad, but we're not perfect either. Latina were pretty good as well. They had a good patch. I thought we could control the game because they were a below average team, I thought, but they proved me wrong and have in fact gone to 3rd place. Anyway, never mind. We beat Andrea Bat, who are one of the lower teams in the league, but it took sending off to turn everything around. The free kick that resulted in our first goal was from this red card, and then they got we bombarded their box and they conceded an own goal. It was another tight affair with Cremoense. They had an early red card, but it didn't help us. Adrian Stoyan, who I'll talk about in a moment, was the double goal scorer, but it wasn't enough. Very disappointing. Perugia, 2-2 draw there. Took the lead after 60 minutes, but we didn't hold on to it for very long. And then a great result. Triestina were just absolutely taken for a ride here. Cipriani, Lapadula, Seska and Palati all bagging goals, but then we undid all the great work by letting Trapani, who are in the relegation zone, just completely destroy us, and I was very upset. So our second half of the season begins in earnest after the winter break, and we go all the way to May, where hopefully we can mount a challenge for promotion. The squads, I've made some changes which will be mentioned in a moment, but let's get some selection info. So our best player according to the average ratings, well, yeah, Adrian Stoyan, yeah, he was a transfer in from, he was a free transfer from Bari, which was pretty neat, and he's already scored 3 goals and 1 assist in 6 appearances. He can play anywhere up front in attacking mid position, which is why I want to get rid of Locatelli here. He just won't get a new club though, you can see. Want to get rid of him, but no one wants him, so that's unfortunate. Our terms have improved since the last time we talked, but you know, he still wants to leave because I can't provide him the first team football. Just a moment, alright. Right, sorry about that. Guido Stella has played 7 times, good rating, but maybe we can get a bit more from him. I sent Vitaioli out on loan, he's doing alright. Asimo Torre has gone to the African Cup of Nations, but has otherwise been a very solid right back, very pleased with him. Fernandez has done well. Sorbera has done well, he'll get to play more now. Lapadula scored 4 goals, which is really good, but you can see we're really short on goals. Cipriani scored twice. Ederbao has done okay. Bianchetti, he's only 19 years old and he's put in a good shift already for this season. Sabatino's just picked up an injury. We had an injury crisis and lots of players were going out injured, and now he's gone for a good while. Cacciatore, I don't know about him, he's demanded more first team football, but we'll see what he can do. David Paletti, he's done okay, but he's starting to lose his place now. Djokovic has been injured. Barba's done okay. Villanova, haven't really played him that much, still yet to score. Carapo and Ofredi between the goalkeepers. Ofredi hasn't had a good season. They've played roughly the same amount of games, but yeah, Ofredi, he's starting to get in the squad a bit more, but he did concede the 4 goals, so he's probably going to get dropped again. Yeah, there's nothing really much to say. Marco and Grau, you can almost make his comeback soon, but that's about it really. Juan Pastore, I think he's played better than a 6.58, but you know, to each their own. Yeah, so that's probably it for the squad summary. It hasn't been spectacular compared to the Gold Coast squad, which you'll see in the latest episode. We'll see how that went. Transfers, so yeah, I've been quite busy. So we mentioned Stoyan, very good player, and to cope with our strikers disappointing in front of our strikers being disappointing in front of goal, we signed Zino Medjedovic. He's only 23, which is handy, and he has potential because, as you saw, there are some strikers yet to even score a goal. Seska has been our best player, and the fact that he scored 2 goals, he's a couple of goals away from equaling the best ever goal tally for San Marino. So how do you get that? Yeah, so most league goals for club. So he's nearly there, which is good. Yeah, so Seska's been our best striker, but he hasn't really had that much game time, so he's been complaining for more game time. Fausto Rossini has played 8 times and yet to find the back of the net. He's just recovered from an injury. D'Antoni was great in pre-season, but he hasn't replicated it in the full season, so that's why he's been relegated to the subs bench and worse. And then Kakitoro we've mentioned. Villanova yet to score. So I think our problems lie in front of goal, but I do hope that everyone can, now that they know each other for a couple of months, they can get going and sort themselves out, get a few more goals and concede less. Finance, always worth a mention. Yeah, the board is pumping money into us quite regularly now, but we do need something more than just that, because we're constantly losing money. Finances, Southern Finance. Yeah, you can see we're keeping within our budget as best we can, but we're still not. We're still far from perfecting that. So now, because of my continental reputation, I got job offers for in Portugal. Who was it again? I think it was Vitória Guimarães. They wanted me. I said no as part of the challenge. Yeah, he joined very recently, the 29th of December. And Blackburn Rovers wanted me as well. Let's just take a look at our notebook. No, did I actually save it? No, I probably didn't. Anyway, Blackburn. No, okay, never mind. It's gone out of date. But Blackburn Rovers wanted me to take the job after Steve Keane got himself sacked. Ironically, he was the Manchester United manager in my 2011 game, which was quite bizarre considering how well he's done in my Shelbourne save, which was fantastic. But I'm only playing that sporadically now because of Football Manager 2012. Alan Pardew got the job, but that could have been my job, because they got relegated. Their kits, I haven't got the updated kits for relegated teams yet. But anyway, that's that. The San Marino national squad, maybe I'll talk about the youths. Under 20, assistant reports, potential. So Diego Duillo, 17 years old. He's growing slowly, but he's played really well for the under 20s. Gazzola, attacking central midfielder from San Marino, and the 10 appearances, 1 goal, 6.93 rating, 3 assists. On top of that, Olivetti's our left back. He's been growing superbly. I mean, look at this. He's going to be a very good left back very soon, but how soon? Maybe up for debate. The goalkeeper, David Lorenzoni. How many times has he played? 14 times, 4 clean sheets. That's alright. Slow growth at the minute. Carlo Politi. I haven't really talked about him before, but he's done okay. No complaints. Loving some of these mental stats, but the rest can be improved. But we'll see what we can do about that. Kashili, one of the real life players. He's grown very nicely. he could probably get re-promoted to the senior squad, because I've played him 4 times. But we'll have to wait and see. If we're really suffering, he can make a comeback. Gianfilippo Nesta, another San Marinese man, has 2 goals to his name. I think a penalty was part of that, and he's done a reasonable job. Luca Rivi is another real life striker. He's scored 3 times with 4 assists, not bad. Alex De Vigo, another striker. You know, you've always got to rate your strikers. He's probably been a bit hurt, like maybe got an injury or something, but he scored 4 times, which is nice. Eduardo Juillo, another real life player. He's played 11 times, 12 conceded. That's alright. And then we'll probably leave it there. We see our squad is way too big. I mean, this is probably part of our problem with finances. We've got too many youth players. Half of them aren't good enough anyway. Gianmarco Vagnino, I totally forgot about him. He's on loan. He's played... Oh, he's doing really well actually, but we can't really tell how he's growing in stats. Yeah, nice job. Very good player. So he was worthy of a loan, but you can see probably from 3-star downwards, I want to have everyone here released, but I don't know, can't really manage it. So there's nothing I can do until their contracts run out. But positively, our youths are 4th in their under-20s group. Very proud of that, and we're still in contention for potential league victory unless the rules state 34 games, so that's pretty cool. Now I suppose let's move on to the national side. There we are, San Marino. The previous manager that I didn't like, got himself sacked for poor results. We can look at those in a minute. So past managers: Borjani sacked. Randomir, yeah. That didn't work out very well. So Claudio Venerucci is the new San Marino manager. I applied for the job again and got rejected, same as before. There's my former lad. He's gotten international standard, and he's a former lad as well. How interesting. So yeah, they're really struggling. They could use more youth intake. Yeah, they're bottom of their group. I will just take a look at their fixtures in greater detail. 2012 they lost every game. 2011 lost every game. I mean, how demoralizing. I think, where did we stop? It was probably the Poland and Ukraine matches. They were thrashed. England gave them a 6-0 drubbing. Albania thrashed them. South Korea similarly, and that was it for the old manager. So their fixtures don't get any nicer in 2013. So we're kind of have to hurry up with our youth squad, but the money situation is just ridiculous. So I think that's about all the time I can, take up here with this episode. Yeah, that's pretty much the squad I will play for this next game. I hope it be satisfactory. So the next episode should be all about the conclusion of the season, but you never know, we might get another special few episodes where we're in the playoffs, but promotion is all but gone via the league victory, which is very unfortunate. There's no way Barletta are gonna screw up. I just think they're too good, personally. Like, they've got some very valuable players. They've got some 150k. Yeah, he's been really good. Whereas the best we have is 160k, which is pretty good. There's probably some players I'll try and bring in the near future. Where is he? This Belgian guy, Jean-Philippe Delcourt. He's really good for 21 years old. I don't think there's any space for him at the moment, but if needs be, someone gets injured, he'll be straight in with an offer that you'll have to consider. I was thinking getting an attacking mid for a long time in left. Florentin was a good one, but he's actually, I don't know who was a good one. Where is he? Oh, I forget his name now. Zakaposta. He was really good, but I left him. There are some strikers I could probably bring in, but I can't really find ones in the right age bracket. But yeah, whatever. Yeah, you can kind of see it can have some Irish guys shortlist, but they don't want to come down here just yet. He's pretty good, but never mind. So sorry about bragging on and on. It's a habit of mine, and see you for the next episode. But if you're enjoying my series, please like and subscribe, and see you later. Bye.